Alright, I just want to say, why is this here? This is not on the main tab. Why is it? I don't even know. Anyways, yeah. Welcome to episode two of Alternate Future of the World. I fixed the alliance map because it's pretty outdated. Yeah, and I fixed the NATO because I'm pretty sure I put Switzerland and Kosovo as part of NATO. Yeah, I do that. And also, Ukraine got NATO membership. Are we gonna start this episode with a union over here between Afghanistan and Tajikistan? Now you might be wondering, why are they uniting? It has no sense at all. And the reason is, because my thing is not working right now, so might have to fix this in a second. Oh, alright. So, right here, you're probably wondering, why is Afghanistan and Tajikistan uniting? And that is because they are kind of enemies, but they're kind of allies at the same time, so yeah, they can unite if they wanted to. So boom, that's the union. They are uniting under Afghanistan. So let's see, Afghanistan still, but Tajikistan's gone now. So it's cool. Let's see what we do next. Let's see what we do next. Okay, let me figure something out. But yeah, look at the Syrian civil war. I'm pretty sure there's a civil war here. I just don't know what's going on at all here. Yeah, let's look at that, I guess. Hold on. Alright, let's look at the Civil War. Yeah, so I don't really know what the Civil War looks like. I just know it's straight chaos, but I don't really know how to, like, show chaos. So, yes, Syria is going to be taking some land back. Like, right here, they're taking this land, this Lebanon kind of country, even though Lebanon got united by Israel. I mean, got invaded by Israel. Annexed. They're getting this pink one, too. But this little one, they're still making gains into Syria, so it's going badly. They're starting to take this away. Syria is bad though. They're like, no, what are you doing? And now they're starting to take some stuff back. Finally, smart one. Oh, I did not mean to press that. Anyways, now this red one is starting to take some land back from Syria, and now Syria is losing land in this red one. But they decide, okay, let's just focus on this pink one real quick so that we can do the other ones later. And that's what they do. They start focusing all their attention on this one and they just eventually taken. So that's one group that Syria has dealt with. So now Syria only has to deal with two rebel groups. Yeah, really. So it's still really bad because two rebel groups. Who wants to deal with them? Anyways, yeah, boom. Just took that. Anyways, as you can see, oh, we're gonna look at something here where Israel is joining the war because they're like, hey, we should get some of this land too. So now Israel is in this war. And they are taking over some of Syria. They're not really supporting these groups. I mean, they just take this one over. Oh, pretty simple. They take this one over. So that's the thing for Syria. That's because, as you can see here, oh, 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 where is my, what the heck? Which one do I pick? Anyways, now Syria is just trying to take over this orange one. I mean, this yellow one, which they eventually do. So it's a good thing for them. It's a good thing for them. But they still got Israel to deal with, and that is a very bad thing because they are starting to lose land. They started sending in troops through here, and Syria is just like, all right, fine, we surrender. So this is going to be a crazy peace treaty. Let's just look at this. Oh, oh, boom. All right, so this. So this one right, this rebel group actually does get their independence right here, and let's remove this border because this border is now irrelevant. So Israel going to be taking some land now because they crazy. I think that's how it's supposed to go. Yeah, now Syria is pretty mined. Oh yeah, I might as well just. I guess Israel just gave this to Turkey because they are not fully enemies, so they don't really care if they give that to anyone really. So now Turkey just has some extra land, even though they weren't even involved in the war Turkey, because Israel didn't know what they would do with a lot of land. So they decided, okay, what if we just give some land to Turkey? Well, Turkey, yay, I'm sorry. You guys are Turkey, yay. You guys changed to Turkey, yay. Whatever, man. Who cares? I mean, I guess people who care. I don't. This is still here. I just realized that. This is still here. Whatever. This is just disputed territory. Crimea is now disputed territory. Anyways, as you can see in Belarus, it's like are kind of like closely aligned with Russia. They're extremely close to just being Russian, and they're just gonna unite with Russia. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty likely to happen in real life. So yeah, now these borders are very outdated because Belarus is not supposed to be here, and Syria is. Why did I put that? I did not even realize that I put Israel part of Arab League. You're not part of Arab League. Can I remove that? Can I remove that, man? Oh shit. Okay. Sweet. It's all good, bro. Oh, 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 so back. Oh yeah, I did not mean to do that, but whatever. So whatever, man. It's whatever. Okay. Let me just fix that too. And I'm still on this layer. Of course I am. I keep picking the wrong layer. I need to stop doing that. Let me just try to redraw these borders. Uh. No, just keep it like that, man. All right. So, what are we gonna do next, huh? Yep. You'll see what happens next right here. It's gonna be something pretty crazy. All right, we have an alliance in Central Asia now. Basically, all the Central Asian nations are in this alliance except for Afghanistan, but basically all of them. Whatever. Afghanistan was not really Central Asian anyway, so except for this little new land in Tajikistan, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, saw what I meant to do. Let's fix that. Oh wait, no, supposed to. All right. So, oh, is this still on? What the? No. Alright. Now we. That is not what I meant to do. Okay. Now we turn that off. Alright. So this is the world map right now. Well, this is the Alliance's world map. I might have to add Rio packs in a bit. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Might have to add Rio packs. I might add Rio packs, but we're gonna have another alliance here. So this is the East African Federation. They're gonna unite in a bit, but for now this is just an alliance. They'll unite in a bit though. Also, this is mostly a trade alliance, but hey, they still will help each other if they get attacked. Oh, what? Oh, what the heck? What, bro? What the heck, man? No! No! Oh, I didn't even press that. Yeah. Let me just fix this border right here. Anyways, we're gonna see Moldova joining NATO. We're having a lot of alliance related things right now. So that's always. Yeah, we're having a lot of alliance related things. So let's not look at alliance related things again, and let's look at a war finally. So this is a war between India. I mean, not an alliance. This is a war between India and Pakistan. Now, Pakistan is a part of an alliance that I can think of, yeah. So, yeah. So India is already invading them, and they're just taking, so they're just taking some stuff. They're expanding pretty slowly because they don't really care about this war. They're just like, yeah, let's just take it, whatever. Let's just take it. Stop doing that, man. They're just like, okay, let's just take this land and then we'll just be over with this war pretty in no time because Pakistan isn't too strong when you really think about it. India is like 2 times stronger than them. So, but India doesn't really care right now. That's the problem with what they're doing. So, Pakistan is actually able to take their land back and actually take some of India's land. So, this is going to be bad for India. Oh, so yeah, unless they actually start trying, it's not looking well for them. So, they're actually taking a lot of land now. So, Pakistan is kind of winning this war at this point. Everyone kind of thought, oh yeah, India's gonna win, but yeah, it's not looking like it right now. Anyways, when India realized, oh, we just lost all the land just to, they actually realized that and they start locking in and they start taking all this. They just start going like this this, until they meet Pakistani troops and then they have to stop because they have to fight for a bit there. But down here, there's kind of a stalemate because Pakistan, this is where most of, no, up here is where the stalemate is because this is where most of Pakistan's troops are. But down here, this is where India is actually fighting back now near the southern border. So, yeah, that's not good for them. Anyways, India finally broke through these Pakistani defenses and they finally meet up with the Afghanistan border. So Pakistan is cut in half. The area where the capital is, like somewhere right here, in the area where they just are like man, we just gotta give up this land. So that is what they do. They just give up all of this land because they just need to defend their capital. They don't need to defend. I mean, I guess there's a few major cities out here, but yeah, it's mainly their capital that they really got to defend. So they're just giving this away at this point. So might have been a bad idea, but whatever. Anyways, India started to use these troops to start rolling downwards. And that's when Pakistan, like 90% of Pakistan's troops are just in this one invasion force at this point. So they're forced to just leave so that they can actually defend the capital. There's only like 10% is in the capital, or like 7%. The rest is defending this area. So yeah, now India is finally able to fight back again. And Pakistan is starting to give up now. They can't really do this because they just lost their capital. You see that? The thing that they were just locking in to defend just got taken from them. So yeah, I think it's time to look at this peace treaty because at this point they would kind of just surrender. All right, and war is over. All right, so let's see this peace treaty. All right, so first off, down here, Pakistan actually gets some land because they did their best down here, if you remember. But that doesn't really matter because if you look up here, it's kind of just really bad for them. I'm gonna show you what happened to them. They really got mangled up here, and this was their most valuable area. So yeah, they lost all their northern territory plus that's where their capital was. I'm pretty sure. So that's a bad thing for Pakistan. They kind of just this little area now. Anyways, we're gonna have a union over here, a lot of unions and just online stuff this episode, but we gotta get that. So union between Bangladesh and India, they're already pretty similar, and India can barely send their stuff through here. So they're just begging for them to unite, and they're threatening to invade them now. So yeah, you just Bangladesh had to unite with them, or else. So, anyways, yeah, that's that. Anyways, you remember how I was saying, oh yeah, they're gonna unite in a bit. Well, yeah, they're gonna unite now. So the East African Federation is now fully one country. I do not mean to do that, but oh, still the wrong color, isn't it? And I still picked the wrong tool. Just did the wrong thing twice, like 40 or something. That is not okay. So there's a union here between Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and whatever country this is right here, because I forgot what it's called. It's not Lesotho. Lesotho is down here with South Africa, but whatever country is south of Rwanda, that's that one. Whatever that country is. Anyways, yeah, East African Federation is now a federation, and they are federating. I'm sorry, I'll never say that again. Anyways, let's look at the DR Congo Civil War. This civil war has been ended, so I'm just look at the conclusion because at this point, this civil war has been ended. So the March 13 movement, this is all the March 15 movement. So yeah, that's really bad for DR Congo. At least they kept their coast on their man. And I'm pretty sure they kept their capital. It's like right here somewhere, maybe right there. right next to Congo's capital. But yeah, I'm probably gonna move their capital to like wherever the major cities are. So yeah, maybe like a few more things in this episode. So yeah, no. Anyway, so right here, you see Taiwan, right? You see, oh wait, stop. You see Taiwan, right? Yeah, you see Taiwan, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh. I think you see what's happening now. Yep, China has finally declared war on Taiwan, but the USA kind of has to join, along with this alliance right here. I'll just do this for these guys. This alliance doesn't really exist in real life, but they're close allies, so whatever. Some of NATO joining, not all of them, because it's kind of just crazy. So some of NATO joined. That's not good for. That's not good for China. I wouldn't want to be China right now. So yeah, it's really not good. Oh, that's a lot of countries against them. Canada too, sure. So China's like, so what do we do? This is bad. And to that, China's alliance is joining. You guys are not supposed to be part of this alliance. I don't know why, but whatever. Well, it's more of like Russia's alliance, but whatever. Oh, Cuba's a part of this? They should be. I don't know why I didn't express them there. Oh yeah, North Korea too. Well, China's just like kind of. So this war has officially started. This is a large scale war. China is just telling North Korea, just invade South Korea, bro. And they kind of have no choice, so they're invading South Korea. But they have help from into three countries right now, which causes them to take over South Korea with a large amount of struggle. Don't get me wrong. They struggled to do this. So that's a united Korea. But also down here, China is finally invading Taiwan. I think they just took Taipei, whatever the capital is. Oh, they're starting to take the north too. Anyways, unified, the unified forces of this alliance, they're going for Hainan Island. I think that's what it's called. So they just took Hainan Island. And they started to go into mainland China a bit. And they just took Hong Kong too. So yeah, I was not going to be China. Anyways, they started to get South Korea back. So that's good. That's good for them. But we'll see what happens with that next episode. Yeah, I'm leaving this war on a cliffhanger because this episode is already 24 minutes long. Yup. Because you want me to continue this? No! Watch me do a front flip right now. Okay, yeah, I can. Anyways, it's 8 o'clock. I'm probably gonna go to sleep. So, yeah, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, like the video and subscribe. And that was a good episode, so you have to subscribe. You're legally obligated to subscribe. Anyways, yeah, see you in the next one.